What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Real Trivia Face Off. We are back with more matches in the realm of movie trivia. And I didn't tell this one before, but I've decided right before we shoot this one that this is going to be on the official start of season 2 of the Real Trivia Face Off. The first season was done, it was the inaugural tournament. And I am joined by none other than the current Real Trivia Face Off champion. It is Matt Total Carnage Carnahan. Matt, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, so we have two debuting matches here for today in the opening of season 2 of Real Trivia Face Off. We know these people in real life. They are a bunch of unknowns in the realm of movie trivia face off. What are expectations for today's match?
I really think that it's going to come down to the final round, honestly, because they both are really good competitors. We haven't obviously seen them in Real Trivia, but they've done really well so far in Real Genius. So.
Yeah, definitely. Jaideep, you know him. He knows his geek a lot. If he managed to get some of those geek categories, that he's gonna nail. He's gonna get a lot of points out of that. And Steven, he's a wild card. He knows a lot of stuff. We don't know what exactly his strengths are per se, but we might figure out today. And we also have a new format for round number 3 starting this season. I wonder how much of an effect it will put into this. Definitely, it will involve to give them a bit more strategy, deciding what to pick and what not. But yeah, do you have any, as the current champion, you've had your experience in all this? Do you have, like, if they're listening, do you have any word of wisdom for them?
I would say just trust your gut. Especially in round 2, if you feel like you might do kind of poorly in a specific category, just take the chance and spin again. But if you feel like you could do potentially well, just keep it, because you never know. You could get opponent's choice, and then that could be the end.
That is true. The wheel, sometimes the wheel is your friend, but sometimes it is your enemy. And yeah, let's just hear what our competitors have to say from all this, starting with the favorite for today's match, Stephen Busch.
All right. Well, I'm feeling good. Might get that beginner's luck. Should be a lot of fun. That's what counts.
All right, we heard it from Stephen Busch, and now let's hear it from Jaideep.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Super excited, also super nervous. Like my hands are sweating. So let's get this going. And as Linguini said from Ratatouille, let's do this thing. All right.
Okay, so he got very excited right there. I don't know if it happened on your end, but the mic exploded on my end.
Yeah,
it did. Okay,
a little crazy. So, yeah,
he got so excited that the mic exploded right in front of our faces. Yeah. But this is going to be an exciting match once again. A lot of new debuting players coming this season. This is going to be the first one of the bat, and win or lose, this is your debut match. So don't be like my final tips before we get to the match is that if you do lose, you still have a second chance eventually. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is just for fun. But at the end of the day, if you win, you do have bragging rights. So there's that, and you can maybe eventually face the champion right there. All right, so let's introduce our competitors. Introducing first. Making his Real Trivia Face-Off debut. He is Jaideep, the Daredevil Damle. All right, he seems excited. Let's see his opponents now. And his opponent, also making his Real Trivia Face-Off debut. He's a wild card. He's the favorite for today's match. It is Steven, the Bullseye Busch. Oh, bringing the guitar.
Wow.
All right, with the air guitar right there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. All right, competitors. You have any last things to say to your opponent before we get started here today?
I'm not one for trash talk, but you know what? You're going down, my brother.
All right then. We'll see. I'll play it humble. We'll just see what happens.
Okay, so yeah, let's get started with round number one, and here is how it's gonna go. In round number one, you will have 8 questions in 8 random categories given to both competitors. You will have 15 seconds to write down your answer either in a whiteboard or a piece of paper, and then once the time is up, you have to reveal the answers to us and say the answer out loud. Each question are worth 1 point apiece. If you get a perfect round, you will get 1 bonus question asked just to you and you alone. You have 3 repeats throughout the entirety of the match. You can use it strategically to ask for more repeats, to if you want to stall for more time, or to hear the question again, you use that 3 times throughout the entirety of the match. And you have 1 challenge rule. If you disagree with one of our ruling, feel free to challenge, and then we will argue with the judges and decide the fate of the question. Any questions before we get to start round number 1?
Nope.
All right, so Matt, why don't you take it away with the question number 1, and I'll take it to number 2.
Okay. So first question in round 1. The character Figaro is what type of animal in Disney's Pinocchio?
And yeah, the category is animated. So,
Wait, what was the name? I didn't get that.
I'll do a technical repeat.
mhm.
The character
Yeah.
Figaro is what type of animal in Disney's Pinocchio?
I haven't seen this film in a while, but I remember being quite scared of this film as a child, especially the transformation scene
Yeah.
in that place.
5,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
3,
Some
2.
weird parts.
1.
Okay, Steven, what do you have?
Donkey.
Jaideep, what do you have?
Cat.
Cat is
Cat is-
correct.
That is correct.
Names. Just knew there were donkeys in there.
There are donkeys in there, so yeah,
Yeah.
You're not too far off. All right, I'll ask question number 2. Category of action adventure. In Skyfall, Naomi Harris plays Eve, who is revealed to be what famous Bond character? Matt, you're familiar with this so-called franchise called James Bond, are you?
Yeah, I guess I am.
All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jaideep, let's start with you this time. What do you have?
Moneypenny.
Okay, Steven?
Moneypenny.
Both of them getting that right. 1 to 2 so far. Okay, Matt, take it away.
Okay.
Question 3.
Question 3 in the category of directors. Who received the Best Director award at the Oscars for directing Unforgiven?
Yeah, so I'm guessing this year the award is going to consist of Bloodshot, Sonic the Hedgehog, Doolittle, and Bad Boys for Life.
Yep, I think so. 5, 4,
Hey.
3, 2, 1.
Steven.
Who? Yeah. That is correct. Jaideep?
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, is incorrect. So 1 point,
Right.
Steven.
Tying it up 2 to 2. All right, question number 4. Category of horror/thriller. Who directed the 1976 Stephen King classic, Carrie?
Wait, sorry. What was the question? I didn't get that.
Okay, technical repeat. Horror/thriller.
Yeah.
Who directed the 1976 Stephen King classic, Carrie?
Wait. You said who with it? What did you say?
Director.
What was
Who,
the
di-
last?
who, di- who directed?
Director. Okay,
who
I
directed?
got it.
Yeah.
Director. Got it.
So yeah, Stephen King. His work has been published a lot as of late.
Yeah.
I love me some Stephen King.
All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we go to Jaideep. What do you have?
Stanley Kubrick.
That is incorrect. Stephen.
Brian De Palma.
Yeah, Brett. Can you say us again? Sorry, you cut out.
Brian De Palma.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 3-2 so far.
Okay. Question number 5 in the category of fantasy sci-fi. At the beginning of The Fifth Element, what is the profession of Bruce Willis's character?
Fifth Element. This film is really fun.
Oh,
Should I watch it?
If you like fantasy stuff, I highly recommend
5,
it.
4, 3,
it's all right.
2, and 1. Stephen?
A police officer.
That is incorrect. Jaideep?
Teacher.
Also incorrect. We were looking for a taxi driver.
Yep. So we don't
Oh.
usually usually give
I
minus.
knew he drove a car for
Yep.
people.
We don't usually give minus points in this round, but because Steven said that Fifth Element is all right only and not good, I'm going to deduct him 5 points for that. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Doing what? What?
For saying that Fifth Element is just all right.
I didn't say. I think it's good. It's good. It's not a bad
Okay.
movie.
Okay, so that was question 5. So the score is 3-2 right now, still. And I'm gonna read question 6. Category of comedies. So your question is: name one of the 2 actresses that stars as sisters throwing one last party before selling their family home in the 2015 film Sisters. So if you were about to sell your family home, would you throw a party or what would you do, man?
I would throw a party, but it would probably get canceled because of coronavirus, so I just wouldn't even bother.
Yikes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pants down. Let's start with. Is it? I forgot who went first.
Jaideep, I think.
Jaideep. No, Jaideep can go first.
Yeah, I went first last time.
Okay, so my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I said Cameron Diaz.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Steven?
I didn't know it at all, so.
The answer that we've accepted is either Amy Poehler or Tina Fey.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on to question number 7 in the category of dramas. In 2015's The Martian, who stars as the young astrodynamicist Rich Purnell, who formulates a plan to rescue Watney?
No,
Wait,
this film.
Rescue with the last part.
Rescue the character Watney.
Oh yeah.
No, this film. This one is a good film. I'm still baffled that the Golden Globes give this in the musical/comedy
5,
category.
4, yeah.
But it is the
3,
Golden Globes.
2, 1. Stephen?
I got
Steven?
The Martian.
That is the name of the film we were asking for, but not the question we were asking. So that's incorrect.
Oh.
Jaideep?
I
Oh,
didn't really
I
know what
said,
the question.
I said Tommy Lee Jones.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Donald Glover,
Wait.
who may in fact be a
I
Martian.
wouldn't
We
have
don't
gotten
know.
it right anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, we were we were asking for the young astrodynamicist Rich Purnell.
Oh, I missed
Okay,
the
yeah.
young in the name. That would have actually given me a hint.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones
These
is not young
technical
anymore.
Yeah, I missed young.
Sci-Fi 2015, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna guess. I don't know.
Yeah, this is what happened when we do stuff via the internet. Sometimes the internet act up, and sometimes it doesn't. But that's the fact that we have to deal with. And yeah, luckily this is the end for round number one. One last question, and your last question comes in the category of comic book movies. And your question is: in Doctor Strange, who plays as the sorcerer Baron Mordo? Did you get that one, Steven? I'm assuming you did. All right, and counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go with Jaideep first. What you have?
I don't think I spelled it right, but Chitwell Ejiofor.
We'll take it. Steven?
Didn't get that. Tilda Swinton. That's wrong though. So.
Okay. So yeah, with that, with Jaideep getting that question right and Steven missing it, we are tied after the end of round number one at a score of 3-3. So yeah, it's pretty much a close game. We're practically tied, but anything can happen before we go to round number two. And here's how round number two is going to go. Each competitor will spin the wheel, or in this case, I'll spin it for you. It will land on a certain category. If you like that category, you feel free to take it. If you dislike it, you can spin it again unless it lands on opponent's choice. You'll have 4 questions from that category. Each questions are worth 2 points apiece. You can ask for multiple choice, but it will reduce the value to 1 point. Each of you, be careful because your opponents can steal if you miss the question. Each of you still have all 3 repeats and challenge. All the repeats so far by Steven were technical because of the audio connection. So yeah. All right. So since we are tied, what we're gonna do is, because Steven, you are the favorite for today's match, you get to decide if you want to spin first or you want to let Jaideep spin first.
Hold on, one question.
Mm-hmm.
So for this round, do we still write our answers or do we say it aloud?
Just say that out loud.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, Steven,
Okay.
do you want to spin first or do you want to let Jaideep spin first?
Yeah, JDP.
All right. So
Okay,
I tell you when to stop, right?
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
keep on clicking until you tell me when to stop, and I'm gonna start clicking starting from now.
Okay, stop.
Okay, let's see where it lands on. Video game movies, one of our
Ooh.
newer categories this season. You wanna take it or you wanna spin again? I'll show you your other categories in case you need to decide. So we have comedies, MCU, Robin Williams, video game movies, Christopher Nolan, Star Wars, romance, 2000s, Wizarding World, Clint Eastwood.
I think we'll spin again.
Spinning again?
Yeah.
All right, tempting fate. Let's see where it lands on. Starting spinning from now.
Stop.
Okay.
Come on.
Ooh, opponent's choice. Out of
No,
everything, he lands on
okay.
opponent's choice. So
No.
Steven,
We're so close.
what category do you want to give Jaideep today?
Dang. All right. I'll do Wizarding World.
So you'll give Jaideep Wizarding World? Steven?
You're choosing for
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I did
okay. All right. So I will I will let Matt ask the questions for Jaideep in Wizarding World. I pasted the questions in the doc, Matt. Let me know if you see it.
Yep, got him.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep. Let's do
Okay.
this.
First question in Wizarding World. What happened to Ron when he tried to hex Draco with his broken wand in the Chamber of Secrets?
It backfired and he got cursed to spit out slugs.
Okay, we'll take that. 2 points. Okay, next question. Whose animagus nickname is Wormtail?
Peter Pettigrew.
That's correct for another 2 points. All right, question number 3. What is Newt Scamander's Hogwarts house?
Hufflepuff?
Correct for another 2 points. Okay. Last question in category of Wizarding World. What is the full name of the wand maker that gave Harry his wand?
Is it... Shoot. Can I get multiple choice?
Yeah. Let's see how I do here. But A, Maiku Grigorovich. B, Garrick Ollivander. C, Gervais Ollivander. Or D, Arturo Sophopoulos.
I think it was B.
B, as in boy.
Yes.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
All right, so maybe that giving him Wizarding World isn't probably the best choice, as he cleaned that. Not all the 2 points need to get that final multiple choice, but he didn't miss a single one. So that will possibly backfire on Steven. So let's see what will happen as we spin the wheel for Steven here.
Yeah.
All right, Steven. I'm starting to spin the wheel. Let me know when you want me to stop. Okay. Robin Williams. You want to take it or spin again? I'll show you your
Spin
categories.
again.
Spin again? Okay. All right, spinning it starting from now.
Stop.
Feel
Sorry.
free to let me know when to stop. Okay, yep. that took a while. That's a long spin. Video game movies. All right, so the category that Jaideep ran away from, Steven gets. So I'll be reading your 4 questions from video game movies. I'll paste it in the question document just so Matt can see as well. Okay. All right, I'll be reading your questions in video game movies. Question 1. In video game movies. Which video game character did Jean-Claude Van Damme play in Street Fighter?
Multiple choice.
A, Guile. B, Bison. C, Ken. D, Balrog.
Can you? I didn't hear those. The technical.
Okay. Accidentally plugged off my microphone.
What? Okay.
Okay. A, can you hear me? Is that thing?
Yeah, I can hear you.
A, Guile. B, Bison. C, Ken. D, Balrog.
I'll go with B.
B, Bison is incorrect. 1 point for the 1 point steal. Jaideep, your options are A, Guile. B, Bison. C, Ken. D, Balrog.
Go with A.
A, Guile is correct for 1 point. All right, Jaideep, steals. Question number 2. In Ready Player One, what is the avatar name of Ty Sheridan's character, Wade Watts? That is correct for 2 points. Question number 3. Who played as Mario in 1993's Super Mario Brothers?
Multiples.
A. Dennis Hopper. B. John Leguizamo. C. Bob Hoskins. D. Fisher Stevens.
Go with B.
B. John Leguizamo. That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. Jaideep, your options are A. Dennis Hopper, B. John Leguizamo, C. Bob Hoskins, D. Fisher Stevens.
I said B. I don't know if. Never mind. Whatever.
Incorrect.
All right. I'll go with
Okay.
D.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought I heard that. Never.
D is also incorrect. The answer was Bob Hoskins. C. Okay, so all right, Steven, your last question in video game movies. How many Resident Evil film has been released theatrically? We'll give him a little bit of extra time in this one because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And 5, 4.
6. I'll say 6.
Unbelievable. That is correct. 6 is correct. So with 2 points. So yeah, with that, he managed to close up the gap after round number 2. The current score is Stephen Busch with 7 and Jaideep with 11. And now we go to round number 3. And there is how round number 3 is going to go. You will pick 3 numbers that will correspond to 3 random categories. Each competitor get 3 questions. The questions are worth 2, 3, and 5 points apiece. There are no stealing in this round, and there are also no multiple choice. And once again, with the new rules, we will let you know the category ahead of time, and you'll have to decide which one that you want for each respective difficulty. So, Jaideep, you're currently ahead. Pick 3 numbers between 1 to 20.
All right, we say the answers allowed for this round, right?
Yeah, still say the answers
Okay.
out loud.
So 1 to 20?
Yeah, 1 to 20, pick 3 numbers.
Okay, I'm going to go with 4, 11, and 15.
4, 11, and 15. And Steven, your 3 numbers are?
3.
Sorry, what did you say? You cut off.
3, 7, and 8.
3, 7, and 8. Okay. So we'll go with Steven first since he's behind right now. So Steven, you picked 3, 7, and 8, and that corresponds to war movies, Samuel L. Jackson movies, and finally Jennifer Lawrence movies. Which one do you want as your 2-pointer, 3-pointer, and 5-pointer?
I'll have the Samuel Jackson as well. Yeah, I'll go with Lawrence as my 3, Samuel Jackson as my medium, and then is 5 for the scoring points?
2, 3, and 5. Yeah, 2, 3, and 5.
Okay, well, yeah. So easy Jennifer Lawrence, or like medium, and then hard war movies.
Okay. All right, Matt. Why don't you ask him, starting with his 2-pointer first?
Okay. Steven, your first question in round 3, your 2-pointer. In the category of Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence played as a Russian intelligence service agent in which 2018 movie?
Red Sparrow.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, with 3 points. Current score is 9-11. Steven is still behind, so we'll still stick with him for his 3-pointer.
Okay. 3-point question, category of Samuel L. Jackson. In which action film does Samuel L. Jackson play the character named Zeus Carver? Reminder, I believe you have all your repeats left.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Need an answer now.
Wait, can you? Wait. Can you? You're good. Okay. Sorry about that. Wait. Was that for the technical difficulties? I can't hear as well.
Yes. I can just go ahead and do a repeat.
Give it.
Yeah, I repeated.
Yeah.
I thought you said Jaideep, so I was confused. All right.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, remember you still have 3 repeats to use throughout the entire game. You haven't used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. In which action film does Samuel L. Jackson play the character named Zeus Carver?
Oh, The Hitman's Bodyguard.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Die Hard with a Vengeance.
All right.
Okay.
So with that miss, it comes down to the final question. He needs the 5-pointer to throw it back to Jaideep. If not, then Jaideep will win by technical knockout.
Okay, Steven, your 5-point question in the category of war movies. In Inglourious Bastards, when they are playing Guess Who in the tavern, what monster does one of the Nazi soldiers have on his forehead?
Ooh.
He still has
5,
his repeats. Let's see if he uses it.
4,
Yeah.
3, repeat. Okay.
I repeat.
In Inglourious Bastards, when they're playing Guess Who in the tavern, what monster does one of the Nazi soldiers have on their forehead? Five, 4, 3, 2. Need a repeat?
All right. So Jew. Just a Jew person.
That is incorrect. We're looking for King Kong.
And your winner,
Yo,
the Daredevil, Jaideep Damle. And yeah, the answer was King Kong. Jaideep managed to win by technical knockout right there because he didn't have to play his round 3 questions. And yeah, that was a hell of a match. That was a rough match for Steven, both question wise and technical wise. So hopefully he recovers from that. But yeah, Matt, shall we just go and proceed to the post-game interview with these competitors?
Yeah, let's do it.
And let's start first with the current winner for today. It is Jaideep, the Daredevil Damle. You're currently 1-0 with one technical knockout, defeating Steven Busch. How are you feeling?
Wow, pretty good. I honestly did not expect this. I did not expect for Steven to choose Wizarding World for the opponent's choice. That really bumped me up by a lot. Yeah. I was thinking he was going to go with like 2000 or drama or something like that. But yeah, it's actually funny because I'm actually supposed to be on a Harry Potter related study away trip right now in the UK.
Oh, really?
Obviously that got canceled, but yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds a lot of fun, but yeah, for the safety of yourself, probably it's best to not go.
Yeah.
But yeah, before coming to this match, since it's your debut, did you have any prepared at all or anything?
I mean, not really that like nothing out of the ordinary. Like I like generally just watch movies like I regularly do, and like because there's no real way to like prepare for like whatever you can't really expect. Yeah, like last night I watched Frozen 2 for the first time, so I don't know. Maybe if that came up, then but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you had a hell of a match. You went perfect in your round two. You had a slow start with the round one, but the round two really helped you up a lot.
Yeah.
And also you managed to rack up some steals.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after this, after your first win, are you excited to play again? Is there anyone in particular that you want to face? And maybe we can schedule that eventually.
Can't really think of anyone right now, but yeah, I'm really excited to play again. This is a lot of fun.
All right, so yeah, thank you, Jaideep, for this, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yep.
All right, so Matt, yeah, that was Jaideep. He had a hell of a performance. But yeah, let's go to Steven now and see what he has to say. Steven, my man, that was a rough match. How are you holding up?
Well, I took some risks there with the opponent's choice. I did not know, but I wanted to do something that I knew I could do. I didn't want to give him like a really tough category that I wouldn't do well in either. So I was like, well, I'll go with something, he knew it well too. So that was kind of rough. I thought maybe I should have picked Clint Eastwood because he didn't know the Unforgiven question, but I did, and I was like, I'm kind of familiar with Clint Eastwood, but many movies, it's just like really hard to get that one right. And then I was thinking maybe Christopher Nolan too, because I've seen all of his movies, and then the really annoyed with the Inglourious Bastards question because I knew it, but like I could not remember, and you have those days, so oh well.
Yeah, that's why those are the 5-pointer, and that's one of the reasons why we decided to change it up on round number 3, because who knows what you would have gotten instead if we still had the original method. You would have gotten a 5-pointer and Jennifer Lawrence, and who knows what kind of question there would have been. But yeah, we tried to put more strategy into the game, and that's why we did that. And when you landed on video game movies, what was your thought process right there?
Oh, I was like, I'm screwed because I don't watch video game movies, but luckily earlier one, and I saw the movie because I've seen a lot of Steven Spielberg movies and I liked the book a lot. So I was like, yes, I know something in video game movies at least, but yeah, I'm not very good. I almost picked Robin Williams, but it's the same thing where it's like he's done so many movies, it's like hard to really say whether you'll get it. Still would have rather taken him probably than video game movies. So.
Right, but yeah, that is the game. That is the wheel. Sometimes the wheel are unfriendly to you. Although that guessing 6 on the Resident Evil was kind of a big guess right there, but you got it right. So yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty certain of that, even though I haven't seen any of the movies. Like it just seemed like the right number. I don't know, because I knew there were way too many, and 6 seems like way too many for a franchise that awful. But I have him, but that's just my guess anyway.
Yeah, Matt, do you have anything else to say to Steven?
I'm just curious, what did you think going into round 3 with a 4-point lead, or Jaideep having the 4-point lead?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it was rough going into round 3, but I was like, I just have to get all of them right. I think the 5-pointer would have really helped a lot, and I was considering putting the Samuel Jackson one at the easy or like the 3-pointer because he's done so many movies, but like Jennifer Lawrence has done a lot of indie ones too, so I wasn't sure.
But yeah, it's a loss unfortunately, but we would love to have you back if you are interested. And if so, is there anyone in particular that you wanna try to challenge? Anyone on top of your head?
I don't know. I'll take on anyone, but You know, I don't know. Yeah, just set me up with whoever. I'm ready to go.
All right. So yeah, it's nice to hear that. So yeah, thank you, Steven, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, great. Thanks for having me.
All right. So Matt, yeah, that was the match. Any overall thoughts that you want to say now to them? Well, there.
I think it's just proof that really anything can happen. Even with the change to round 3, with having more choice, it still isn't a guarantee that you're gonna take the lead. So I was really interested to see that Steven picked opponent's choice or spun opponent's choice,
Wizardry.
or Jaideep, I mean. So yeah, that was very interesting to see his thought process there.
Yeah, and Jaideep did mention that you cannot really prepare for a match like this in terms of knowledge, probably too, in terms of game planning. That's where you could decide on because you get 2 picks for the category round. If you know your opponent's weakness, you can try to stump them with that one of your category picks right there. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't though. So yeah, that's where the planning, strategizing comes.
I was surprised that Steven chose Wizarding World because, if I would say in general, the kind of geek fandom categories tend to be easier for those who have seen the movies frequently. So you got to be careful giving those categories to people.
And yeah, not only that, we did sort of one of our first few new categories in video games and directly stump our opponents. So we'll see if there's any more new categories that will stump our opponents eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have nothing else to say. Do you have anything else to say, Matt?
No, I think we're good.
All right, so yeah, thank you guys for those who have been watching. Stay tuned for the upcoming match. If you're in the group chat and you don't have a scheduled match yet in terms of timing, let me know and I'll try to schedule something. But yeah, that has been the champion, Matt Total Carnage Carnahan, who will be defending his championship soon enough against Lil Naga Nachiket, or he wants to be called Nagasaki Chimichanga, whatever he wants to be. But yeah, you'll be seeing him back soon enough. We'll see if he defends it or will Nachi be the new champion. But yeah, that has been Matt Total Carnage Carnahan. This has been the Arsenal Albert Puradharma. And until next time, in Real Trivia Face Off. See ya.